Hello and welcome to Race Space. Tonight we'll be doing the final of Daytona for the Rallyfighters. On the stream with me here is Rattec. How's
How
it
you
going?
doing? Yeah, how are you? All right?
Yeah, good. Looking forward to the final. It's a tricky track, but yeah, I think it'll be fun watching. I don't think I quite got the skills to entertain everyone tonight, but I think there's some guys that do. So looking forward to seeing what they can do.
Definitely. The both semi-finals are split with top contenders in there, so it's going to be super difficult for us to squeeze into the final.
Yeah, it would be nice to get in there, but I'm pretty sure if I do make it, it will be a squeeze. I don't think I'm going to get in pure speed. So let's see. Anything can happen.
Yeah, definitely can. It's as I say, it's I'm not confident with the pace that I've got, but try and keep clean and hopefully something will reward us.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to need a cameraman here. I just realized now. Just invite Matt quickly. So usually we'd invite Barry's into the chat and the camera position and everything, but he's been really struggling with his internet lately, so I think it's best that we don't use him where we don't need to. Don't want to put any extra strain on that internet.
Yeah, I think let him concentrate on getting in ready for the next lobby into his semi-final. It's a shame that the internet's playing up, but as you can imagine, there's a lot more demand on it at the moment, isn't there?
Yeah, it's always a problem here in South Africa as well, especially with the guys that are on well, not on fiber, they're on the, what do they call it? I've gone blank now. Come on, what do you call it without the fiber line?
Dial-up, not back on dial-up.
No,
not back.
I used to be on that.
I was going to say
I used to be on that back in the caveman times. No, it's I can't believe. I think, you know what? It's because I'm trying to do two things at once here. I can't do two things at once.
I think we all know what you mean. It's. I was just a bit worried that you were still on dial-up over there. It's, you know.
Hey, I wasn't that long ago. I was still on 2 meg phone line. But yeah, no, 50 meg up and down fiber is much quicker.
Yeah.
Just hoping that we're gonna get a cameraman in here. I'm just gonna jump into the chat quick where they are.
Okay. So yeah, just to run you through the semi-finalists in semi-final one is you got Jack, Kenny Shep, that is, Rattec, that's myself, Matsutik, and Marius. So that's a very, I would say, competent kind of semi-final. I'm worried about it myself, even though I've been in for a couple of seasons now. There's a couple of guys there that have got me really under pressure. I mean, you've got Jack and Kenny, which I'm expecting to be out front. But yeah, Matsusik and Marius, they both came into this championship as contenders.
Lineup yeah, tonight.
Definitely.
But you're going to be racing now, so we'll let you get off to concentrating on that. I'll take over.
Cheers, mate. I'm going to... cheers, bud.
start. One on your right. Half length behind. Nice one, that's your fastest lap so far.
Exactly how we thought it was going to go. Mario's getting his EQ there with the jump.
Got just a little bit too eager off that line. Quite a heated battle to begin with Matsutsi and Mark, but Mark making a mistake there right at the end, costing him the final.
Yeah, definitely. I thought I had it in the bag, but just hit them columns again, and that was it. Put me out. So unfortunate, but
yeah, those columns
yeah.
have caught a lot of people so far. So I think there's still some racing to go. They're probably going to claim a few more cars.
Yeah, I can imagine. But well done to Matt Zuzek. Kept me under pressure. which just forced me into a mistake. So that's how it goes.
Yeah. Okay, so Jacques is joining us now as well. Jacques just won that race. Jacques,
Yeah,
walk
how's
us
it going,
through
guys?
how that went for you while I start setting up the lobby.
It was good. I felt a lot of pressure from Kenny over there. I think my Kenny and myself probably had the same mindset of kind of just trying to race as clean as possible and just trying to get into the finals after the disqualification of Marius there, and which I was gutted for, and when the other two guys were falling back a bit, Kenny and myself were on each other the whole time, and so I think all we wanted to do is just get to the final, and that's what happened. So it was a good, clean race.
Yeah, well done. As I say, me and Matt Zusek were having a good battle, and then I made a mistake, put myself into the columns, and yeah, Matt Zusek took through and snuck into the final. So congrats to him, and congrats to yourself and Kenny. That's confirmed into the final.
So
Yeah, thanks.
unknowingly, you've put a lot of pressure on me now, Mark.
It's all down to you.
Last minute.
Jeez.
There's no pressure, but I'm sure Kyle's got a different approach of attack on this one. He's,
I did. I got to rethink it now with what happened in that race.
Yeah. Did you observe a bit of techniques there, Carl?
Yeah, which columns not to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, my luck, that'll be the exact column I hit. First lap by three. Okay, we're just waiting for our drivers here. So for this race, we've got Berries, Kebe, Matt, who we see in the lobby already, myself, Autumn, and Kento. So we're just waiting on Kento's here, so we're waiting on Berries and Autumn. Hoping that Autumn knows that we're racing. Just going to send a message.
Berries has been struggling a bit with internet issues tonight as well. One stage he says it's like perfect, the other stage, the next stage it kicks him out. So I really hope that he does make the semi-final, and I see that he joins us.
Just in, yeah. So.
And for his team, with Marius jump-starting that last one, they need some points here, some finals points. So let's hope that this race isn't decided for their team with internet connection.
Yeah, no, I mean the VW team of theirs is probably one of the strongest teams in this championship, including TKB and Kenny. So
we don't get a mention there, Mark.
We're too wild.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you guys already know.
We run for the most wild team. That's okay for us. We'll be the most exciting.
Yeah.
Don't excuse the pun intended.
Sorry, guys. But yeah, it'll be very gutted to see Berries get disconnected in this race.
He looks pretty stable at the moment. Normally when he's joined it kicks him straight out, virtually straight out. So hopefully, all fingers crossed from everyone. I can imagine we're all hoping he stays in.
And I'm sure we
just
all
waiting for
we all
a
rooting
response
for.
on Autumn quickly. Just sorry for the delay, everyone.
I'm sure we're all rooting for Kyle to kind of sneak into that final. Remember Kyle, third place, just keep it there.
First place.
First place, yeah.
I was going to say, Jack, we don't set our standards low here. It's either a win or nothing. It's
Well, I mean, if Project Cars did do the order manually, then it would be like, okay, cool, Kyle. aim for that first place, but unfortunately you kind of get a random grid slot, so it doesn't matter where you finish.
Mark, you got that back one this last time. Let's see if I get a bit of a better one.
I was going to say, I think most of me qualifying slots for this Daytona round have been on the back row, so that's just random grid, so you've just got to accept it. There's nothing you can do about it, there's no complaints, it's just deal with it, and doesn't always work off, but you know, it's one of them things. It adds excitement, adds pressure. Couldn't handle it that time.
We're not getting a response yet from Artem, so we're just going to give him like a minute or so more, just to see if we get a message.
Cool.
But yeah, those Fords are looking strong. I see, if Artem had joined, we would have had 2 Fords in this one that I'm racing against. We're just going to have the one there. There's a pretty solid Ford though, with Matt at the wheel. I know that he's going to give everyone a run for their money here.
Yeah, I think he's in the...
Had no practice, so no warm-up time, which it can just unsettle you sometimes. But then other times I can find that it's you know, you jump into it and you've got no expectations. So
Jacques, I see you have a fan on our YouTube chat, yeah?
Really?
Yeah, you got a fan cheering you on. Tarzan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What? I would be saying nice things about me.
Yeah, I don't know. You can decide if this is nice or not. Woohoo, Jacques.
I don't know actually. No, I'll take it as a compliment. As long as my name's there, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not getting any response here from Artem. I'm just going to double check on this other chat that nobody's writing anything on there. No.
Yeah, I actually missed Tariq. Tariq should come join us again.
He told me the other day he's having problems with his wheel. His clamp is broken on his wheel. I'm not sure how it broke exactly, but that could pose a problem for the guys, especially the ones without prop rigs that you screw the wheel into, because the clamp is what holds it to whatever surface you've put it on.
Yeah.
But on that note, not hearing anything from Artem, I've got no messages, so I'm going to go for it. Sorry for the hold-up, guys. And Chuck and Mark, you guys can take it from here.
Yeah,
okay,
let's do it.
You seem to be commentating quite a bit together, don't we, Jack? It's
we do, yeah, we do. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Yeah, cool. So it's semi-final 2. It's a good lineup again, isn't it? Very strong contenders there. What with Artem just dropping out, it drops it down to 4. So unfortunately, one unlucky contender won't be making it through to the final. But who that's going to be is down to probably the random draw on the grid and down to sheer pace. So be interesting to see.
Yeah, no, I agree. In go to the final in this row, hopefully strategies work for each other, and it seems like Kyle and Berries are on the front row. So Kyle, his wish is coming true there.
Yeah, it's as I say, with Matt and Kento on the back row. I mean, Matt, he's a strong contender. It all decides down to who's going to take the Joker. Kento, he's definitely improved since the last round that we saw him. He's seems to be getting to grips with it, and you'll find that as the season progresses, won't you? That towards the end of it, it becomes super close.
It does. It really does. I mean, it's even close now, and it's only the second round. So
definitely, yeah.
It's very awesome to watch.
Good launch by everyone. The outside 2.
It looks like the 2 outside cars going for that Joker.
Yep. Definitely is.
And Kento.
gives everyone a nice bit of room to work. Kyle in front, so he's
definitely going to feel the pressure there in front of Matt.
Definitely, it's one of them. It's just keep cool. It's top 3. That's all you need. He's just a little bit wide, I'd say, but no, it's a good line, was it?
Very last decision there for Matt, taking a joker lap, seeing Kyle making a bit of a mistake going into turn 1 there. Now he's putting a lot of pressure on Kyle now.
Yeah, and he's already jokered. So, I mean, if you were Kyle, would you think, do I let him through and not worry about berries too much, or?
I would actually joker now if I was Kyle, just to kind of secure my place, because I'm not too sure if
a little bit of contact, but they both made it. I think Berry's backed out. Very nice.
Very respectful from Berries there.
Yeah.
I think he read it quite well there, as soon as Kyle almost full sends it into one of the pillars.
Yeah. So it's give them two a little bit of breathing room now. Back to Matt Care Bear.
It does, yes. And Kento just struggling a tiny bit in that Honda there.
Berries just goes up the inside of him now, so...
Yeah, a nice neat pass there from Berries.
Yeah.
I think he's also trying not to push too hard, just trying to get into the finals.
That's the thing, I think these first 3 now are pretty secure. If they just let it run, don't pressurise yourselves, it's just kind of let it run to the line. As we see, Kento's he's dropped, but looking at the times, he's quite a way back, but I don't think the time is quite accurate on my screen.
And then there goes Carl for his joker lap, just rejoining just behind Matt there.
Yep.
So it's very good news for Carl. As long as he can hold it there, he'll be secured in one of the final spots.
Definitely. It's I mean, like with Berry's here now, he seems to be just laying down the laps. Nice clean lines. Even though there's a bit of lag showing on you can tell he's driving it very smooth.
Yeah, he is. He's just trying to turn in those laps. He is pushing hard though, I can see, because 34 ones is not easy to achieve.
that's a quick lap time, isn't it?
I know. Yeah, I mean, he got the lap record in one of the qualifyings with a 33.8.
33.8, yeah.
Berry's on it.
That's down to time trial kind of times, isn't it? You got Care Bear coming in second and Kyle in third. Kento's not far off the back of them, in a respectable fourth. So there's a good run there. So we see the top 3 there go into the final. And who gets you a little bit worried there, Jacques? There must be someone that kind of like.
Well, I mean, Berry one.
Yeah, definitely.
So Berries is definitely the one to watch for a potential win for the final. So is Kenny, so is K-Bear, even Kyle maybe, if he gets lucky and he gets in front of people. So basically anyone can win in the final, because everyone's going to go all out.
At the moment, I'm super impressed with Berries, how he's jumped into that Volkswagen, and on this lap, he is setting some. On this track, he's setting some unbelievable lap times.
Berries has been using that VW for longer than you think. He used to use that as his time trial car.
Right, there we go. Then that's where it's kind of the history comes out.
I had to convince him in some seasons not to use that car. When we teamed up for the Renault season, he was looking at that car.
The secrets are coming out now.
Well done, Kyle. There got into the final. I believe
Yeah,
that
well done, Carl.
leaves me on commentary on my own.
Wasn't my best lot of driving.
No, but it was.
So we're gonna need a cameraman here
so-
for you. Let's get Kento maybe in.
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
he'll.
Cool. I'll see you guys on track.
Cheers,
Cool,
Jack.
man.
Best of luck, mate.
Cheers. Thanks so much. Best of luck to you there, Carl.
Thank you to you as well.
Thanks.
That kind of hurts a little bit for me. You know, not to be. It's one of them things you've got to take it on the chin. But I must admit I am competitive. I'm not the fastest, I know that, but sometimes when you've got that competitive side to you, it's missing out on a final. It does kind of just drives you a little bit.
Anyone that races, to be honest, has got some. No matter, it might be stronger than a few other people, but everyone's got that little bit of a competitive side.
Yeah.
That's what racing is, pretty much. Yeah, I'm just checking we got everyone. I think that's right. We did have Kento on cameras once before, didn't we?
I not too sure. He was, he helped out on the last final, wasn't it? Because we were all in.
So he knows cameras then.
I think
cool.
so. Yep.
I'll maybe just jump in and check with him. Oh, he's not on there yet.
No, he said
I'm
he
sure he
can't
does.
join tonight.
Okay. Good luck to everyone that's racing. I'm
Yeah,
gonna leave
good
you
luck.
with Mark now.
Okay, best of luck to everyone. It's going to be a super exciting final here. Some top guys have qualified through. It's as I say, it's a random grid draw for the selection. So you might have qualified like top qualifier and be put at the back, but it's just the challenge that this game throws up, which can bring on some really exciting races. I mean, if I can imagine if it put Berries and Jack at the back, which Jack's midfield, what have we got here? We've got Kyle on front. Okay, there, we're missing one. She's got Kyle on pole, Care Bear, and then Jack, Kenny, and Matt Zusik. So we're missing missing one already. Berries. That is a big unfortunate thing. Berries is already out. So yeah, his internet must have gave up on him, which is very unfortunate. But for Kyle out there on pole, Care Bear just alongside him, Jack just behind them. Kenny must be the one that we can't actually see. He's hidden behind Kyle, and then Matsuzik at the back. So the guys are just uploading setups, making last little tweaks. Maybe they found something on the car that they just thought might just need like a little bit of adjustment for the final. That's one thing I do like about this game is there's so much setup that you can adjust something and you can make so much difference just between the races. It seems to be quite a long hold though, really. Well, it seems to be just underway now. The game is just syncing between everyone, and I can hear them revving, so they're all in the cockpits and they're underway. So it's a good clean start by everyone. Carl seems to be just nosing it. He's gone for his joker, so is Jack, so is Matt Zusik. Jack racing there, so you got Care Bear and Kenny just breaking out in front, so them two haven't actually jokered yet. So you can imagine they're trying to break away from the rest of the pack. So we're just on board with Kenny here. He's just readjusted his line, just Care Bear. Jacques, I can see Jacques is what, third out of the Joker people. So you got the two Ford Focuses, they're staying on their standard lap. The rest are jokered, so we know that no one's gonna joker on this lap. You got Care Bear still out in front, Kenny in second, K9, oh, and Jacques, they just have a bit of contact there. I just caught a little bit at the end. I see Carl's missing spoiler and everything. That's going to affect him a lot now with the contact that he's had. Matsusik seemed to get through that. Not too sure. Yeah, he's through. So Care Bear's just gone for his Joker now, which leaves Kenny out in front. So Kenny's going to try and bang in the fast laps now and get that little bit of a break. So you got Kenny out in front, the only one yet to joker. Care Bear with the fastest time on my screen on the last lap. Matt Zusik, Jacques giving him under pressure now, giving him pressure. Carl seems to have fallen back a little bit, but he's probably heavily damaged. There was a lot of body panels that I'd seen come off that car. So Jacques can't seem to find a way past him. He has now, he's just dived up the inside. So Kenny, we flipped to Kenny and Care Bear. They've just come over the jump. Kenny, I wouldn't say he's done enough there to pull away from Care Bear. He's still got to joker. He's oh, Matt Zuzik sends one up the inside of Jack. He's on for the race. He's on for the race. There was a good clean move. I think there was no contact, which it showed on screen. So Matt Susik really coming out elbows blazing for the final. It's good to see. So back to Kenny. He's pulled out a little bit, but I don't think he's done enough. Once the Joker comes into effect, you got back on Matsusik. Jack's back in front of him. Just made Matsusik just made a slight error going over the jump, sent him the wrong way. So right, Kenny's gone for his Joker now. Care Bear's gonna go up the title line. Yep, Kenny has done enough. He seems to be quite comfortable out in front. Whether Care Bear had made a mistake, just allowed him that gap. So it looks like Kenny out in front on lap 6. It's coming across for the finish. Care Bear, Jacques, Matt, and then K9 at the back. But as I say, heavy contact, heavy damage. Yep, Kenny goes through and wins the race with Care Bear, Matt. They're teammates, so that's a strong team point haul for them. Jacques comes across in third. It looks like there's been a fair bit of contact on that car. And Matt Zuzik in fourth. Kyle, as I say, is missing his spoiler and everything. I think the roll and everything to put heavy contact onto his car, heavy damage. So it was a super close kind of battle up at the front. A little bit of contact which kind of broke the pack apart. Unfortunate there. Lap times, the top three are banging in the 34s, so that shows the pace there. Carl, are you back in commentary?
Yeah.
Can you?
It's a little safer here, I think.
Can you enlighten us? We kind of caught the tail end of it. We could see. We could see a bit of.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a bit annoyed, but
yeah.
It is what it is. I could have been berries, I suppose. Could have been worse.
Yeah, that's how you got to take it. Sometimes
it's rallycross, you know.
We saw it happening was on a super tight part of the track where that wall sticks out, and
pretty
everyone's.
Much, it was between myself and Jacques. from about the first corner on, I guess, the second lap.
Yeah.
He squeezed up like Barry did that race I did with Barry's, or no, who was it? In my race, yeah, it was
Yeah,
Barry's.
Barry's.
He squeezed up on the inside.
Came up the
And
inside of
Jacques
it.
pretty much did the same move, a little bit of contact and stuff, like when Barry's was trying it the previous race. And yeah, a little contact between the two of us. I went back up on his inside there, managed to get past him a little going through that dirt section. And then our cars collected a bit, and he didn't back down on the side of the wall, and the cars just sort of lost control, and he seems to have come out of it better than what I did. I rolled the full way over.
Yeah, I saw the spoiler, rear, front, and bumpers, and everything had gone off your car. I think.
Yeah, I hit the brakes to try, because when I saw that he wasn't backing down there, I tried to give him a bit of a gap, and I think that's probably what sent me into the roll. But
yeah, it's a super rough section there, which even just side by side racing going through there or anything, it can create havoc. What impressed me there was Matt Susek brought the fight back to Jacques at one point, which
I'm sure Jacques would have got a bit of damage there too, so
yeah,
that would have also slowed him down a little. He couldn't have escaped that with no damage. He was very close to that inside wall.
Nah, I mean, I can imagine he's just grateful he didn't end up on his roof, and so are you. The last round, you know, we had a car
just
sat
rolled
there.
back the last second.
Yeah, but that's Rallycross. That's how you got to take it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, it won't seem so bad.
I did start sending it on some of my last few laps though, on that first turn, you know, with nothing to lose.
Yeah. It
was a bit harder with my wing, but
time to have some fun then. Which it was good. It was exciting to watch.
It was okay. It wasn't as bad as I thought it could have gone, I suppose.
Yeah.
I didn't even think I was gonna make a final, so.
No, that's the thing. At least you were racing it, mate, and not watching it.
Anyways, that's it for us tonight, guys. We will be doing GT3 tomorrow, so you can catch a live stream at 8 p.m. GMT plus 2 South African time. That's 1 hour back for you guys in the UK, if you're watching. And I think most of Europe is on South African time now, is GMT plus 2. So it's same as us for that one. But yeah, you can catch us same time tomorrow, but GT3s. Check you guys soon. Cheers.
Ta-ra. Cheers, mate. Ta-ra.